In 1776, the United States of America was founded. In 1870, suffrage was established. My great-great-great-uncle Henry was born a slave and rose to create a fishing company that sold to only the most prestigious chefs. I've created a little fiction for myself that when he first stepped into the voter's booth, a 38-year-old with hands scarred beyond repair, he could hardly grip the quill and ink to write down Ulysses S. Grant. But that isn't true. He'd never be allowed to vote.
Action.
Tonight, on this half hour of The Strangest Truths, we look into the shocking case of the Suitcase Man. A little girl, Susie Casely, not even 9 years old at the time, was kidnapped while playing in front of her home. There were no eyewitnesses. Several days later, her body would be discovered floating down the Elysian River in a vintage suitcase. But our story is far from over. What would follow would be the strangest, most terrifying tragedy our humble community would ever see. Cut.
This is a nice place, isn't it? And you look absolutely stunning tonight, if I must say so myself. I think I may love you, Gwen. I'm not sure, but you've been on my mind most of the day. I voted today, but aside from that act, my mind has been hung up on a fiction, rather. It's about us living in a little cottage in the woods next to a mountain. And it's a snowy place. And we're forced to warm each other up next to the fireplace. It's a beautiful notion. Don't you agree?
The check.
It's wrong.
We shouldn't have come to this place.
Gwendolyn, it's the finest restaurant in town.
Exactly. It's so formal.
I like formal.
I know. You wear a suit every day. I thought you just had a job that required it. Thank you. But my friend told me you do it because you want to. Every day.
What's wrong with
When
me?
I met you, I thought you'd be different.
Different?
More man. less gentleman. See, I look at you. You're so frigid. You're so polite. You're so well-mannered. You have to be Mr. Nice all the time. Such a good guy. You do everything by the books. Always. I want a man.
Masturbation. Masturbation never lets me down. When I was in high school, Becky Sherman gave me my first hand job. She pulled at my penis like it was taffy. I have a system. I know what I like. But a year later, when Becky's younger sister Carly gave me a blowjob, well, my hands just never felt the same. My mind was I was made up. I had a taste of.
Some say the suitcase man is a myth, an urban legend created to keep girls watchful of gentlemen callers. Some people will never hear the truth. Another suitcase, another victim. 2 of our children taken by a phantom. And worse, would there be a third?
They found another suitcase. Right here. She was younger this time. Just 7. What was her name?
Gwen, you shouldn't be here. I mean, it's inappropriate.
Susie first. Then Tiffany. Tiffany Campbell. 7 years old. A smaller suitcase.
Gwen, get the fuck out of here.
Your disguise doesn't fool me anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I shouldn't have yelled. It was my fault. Okay? But Gwen, I know you have a boyfriend. And I just thought that you and I should really just... This isn't funny, Gwendolyn. You know, I think we really do need to sit down at a nice place and really just talk about this thing. It's really talk about us.
You don't get it, do you?
Gwendolyn. What do you want from me?
I already got it last night. Me and my boyfriend have an open relationship. He knows all about you. You were just a check on my sexual bucket list. You don't get it. You didn't have to buy me dinner. You didn't have to wear a suit. All you had to do was bring that thing between your legs. And to be honest, it was smaller than I'd expected. You're a joke to us. You're a joke.
Not as glamorous as it appears, is it? You a fan?
I mean, who hasn't been watching lately?
The Suitcase Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Can't believe how somebody could do
What do you
something
really
like that.
think?
It's horrible.
You have some blood on your jacket.
Okay. That wasn't that was an accident. Okay, I wasn't myself. I mean, you have to believe me. She said some pretty horrible things. I mean, you should have just heard her. She was so disgusting and vile. It wasn't my fault. I mean, sometimes I just can't take it anymore. It's the world and it's the people in it. I mean, some people, they just need to...
Stop! You need to clean yourself up.
Don't tell anyone.
And you need to clean up your mess. You know, you're right. This world isn't what it should be. We're not who we should be either, are we? But you need to clean up after yourself. No reason to leave the world dirtier than when you found it. Here, take these. They just don't seem to fit me right anymore.
It's a perfect fit for me.
The suitcase man is still at large. With no leads, the investigation quickly grew cold. A final suitcase was found left atop a waterfall. A local college girl. Now no one was safe from his grasp. Would the suitcases continue to pile up? A misshapen portrait of our new community? Or was this suitcase the last?
Thank you so much. Tonight, more than 200 years after a former colony won the right to determine its own destiny, the task of perfecting our union moves forward. It moves forward because of you. It moves forward because you reaffirmed the spirit that has triumphed over war and depression, the spirit that has lifted this country from the depths of despair to the great heights of hope, the belief that while each of us will pursue our own individual dreams, we are an American family and we rise or fall together as one nation and as one people.